My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2 into the beta branch so that we can play the Regent. And the Regent as they are intended. Or at least as they are intended currently. Ooh, what do we feel about the paths? I kind of want to take this left path here. Oh, no, definitely go for that additional rest. And then one elite, and then possibly another rest at the end, and then possibly even another elite. So it could be a 3 rest 2 elite line. Decent amount of question marks early on, helping split up the normal fights. And I'll just remove the base card from the deck. Get rid of that strike. Who needs it? 8. Just short. But I can set you to very close to lethal. 6 damage this turn. Yeah, I think that ultimately ended up being less damage than we would have taken the other way around. Explosive Ampule, as well as Shining Strike, Solar Strike, and Wrought in War. I like the idea of taking Shining Strike and just having, like, my stars already accounted for. 100 gold, a random card from the past, or 8 HP, and a relic. Relic. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. Hey, the Longaville Matriarch's gonna care about that. 8 and 12 is 20. I'll willingly take some damage this turn. Only 2. And then another 3 the next turn. Cosmic Indifference spoils a battle in Wrought in War. Take a Cosmic Indifference. I really need something that uses my stars to deal damage. That'll probably be from a common attack potion. Yeah, right. Crescent Spear. 1 energy, 1 star. Deals 6 damage and deals 3 additional damage for each card that has a star cost in your deck. Obviously, it is currently not especially well supported, but we got time. Devastate, thank you kindly. That bad boy needs an upgrade to get 10 more damage. This is almost certainly where the explosive ampule has to be used. Sadly, I'm not even capable of taking one of you out this turn with the ampule. So it's... You're going to be the debuff next turn. So yeah, the safest target is going to be the corpse slug in the backline then. Oh my god, I can't even use Devastate. All's well. Explosive Ampule really helped out there. Royal Gamble or Black Hole? Black Hole gives some AoE to the deck that's utilizing this. Royal Gamble I feel like is more than I actually require. Let's up Shining Strike if I'm going to be playing it consistently. Holy Smooth Stone, start each combo with 1 dex. Neat. Venerate, Devastate, Defend. At least I managed to get the Devastate out there. It's really important I get that each cycle. Shining Strike. Defend. Falling Star, Shining Strike, Strike, Strike. Come on. Devastate. Literally what I was about to ask for. Regal Pillow, whenever you rest, healed additional 15 HP, as well as Big Bang. Child of the Stars was also a look in there, but I don't have to spend for it yet. This one's definitely now going to be rest, taking advantage of that pillow, and then I will also take the additional elite. I'm not going to let you hit me, because if you deal unblocked attack damage, you gain strength, making it easier for you to deal unblocked attack damage. And the cycle only continues from there. Prophesize, Begone, and Solar Strike. I'm leaning towards none of these. I don't want to just bloat the deck for no reason. I really need things that actually have a star cost. Pretty good turn one right there. Sadly, the enemy's already weakened this turn, so throwing the weakened potion wouldn't even save us any HP. I'll weaken you here. You'll be weakened for a turn that you're debuffed on, but you'll also be weakened for most of the turns that you are most annoying on, so I'll take that trade. Got him. I'm almost leaning towards the second Cosmic Indifference just so that I can shuffle the Devastate back atop the deck enough times. See, I'm really scared that I don't have the damage to take this enemy out. But I really don't want to rest either. Don't tell anyone I did that. Feels like Big Bang should probably help me on a turn that I need it. We broke your block, giving you vulnerability, and then big hit. Pretty good. Oh, it's gonna turn out I straight up definitely did not need the rest. Oh, should have played the Black Hole at the top of that turn rather than defend. Or rather than the Shining Strike first, rather. Falling Star, Shining Strike, even more vulnerability for you, Devastate, and I had enough of the strike there. Oops. I'm gonna get to the new draw bar rather than just do the double Shining Strike this turn. Yeah. Ooh, decisions! Yes. Yes. I've got Star Gain. If you turn without spending all of your energy, gain additional energy next turn. Additional 2 energy next turn. Oh man, that right side path with 2 elites and 2 rests, early shot, bunch of question marks, actually looks really good. I'll Cosmic Indiffer or Cosmic Indiffer back atop the deck and then defend. Cosmic Indiffer, Venerate, and then Big Bang, Venerate. I don't need to throw the Soul Blade. I'll throw a Standard Strike and then trigger the Pale's Tears for the additional energy next turn. See, that's great. Falling Star, Devastate. Keep an energy at the end of the turn. Unfortunately, I spent all of the energy that I would use for the decisions. Right. This one's going to be make that Devastate free so I don't have to take 9 damage here. Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. And Quasar. Ooh. Gatherlight? Gatherlight. Defend and Star Gain at the same time is really, really important right now. Is it not just Necrobinder almost every time? Reaver's okay, maybe. Putrefy upgraded is definitely good enough. And Hang with Cosmic Indifference could be our win con. I'm not going to take the Reeve. Damn, just short. Should I use the Stable Serum then? I'm not going to, but definitely thought about it a lot. Putrefy, Shining Strike, and then Devastate. Yeah, okay. Definitely wouldn't be the right choice. Child of the Stars. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent, or Radiate. For every star you've gained this turn, deals 3 damage to all enemies. I'll take Child of the Stars first. Reflect, definitely. Also, I like Strike Dummy because it impacts the Shining Strike, which is one of our most consistently played cards at the moment. Sadly, this fight could be annoying. Yeah, that's a lot of damage you intend to do to me this turn, friends. That's a lot more damage than I can deal with. Okay. Well, I want to Venerate so that it's less likely that I hit decisions without being able to utilize it. I'm going to use Stable Serum this turn, I think. So I don't have to Venerate, which gives me the ability instead to throw out the Crescent Spear, defend, and bring Crescent Spear back to the top of the deck as decent damage. Good God. Thank heck I've got to rest soon. It's embarrassing how easy that was as soon as I had a hand that could do anything. Do I take a second Crescent Spear? Yep. I'll fasten. Yeah. That's really good. This one's got to be rest, unfortunately. Tuning Fork, every time you play 10 skills, generates 7 block. Okay. Fallen Star, Crescent Spear, Fasten, end turn without playing another card for the additional energy. I was worried about that. Cosmic Indifferences, Gather Light, then Putrefy Strike, Child of the Stars. Yeah, it was never going to be an especially good turn. It's pretty bad, though, not being able to play Devastate. It's pretty devastating. Thank heck I've got Fasten out, otherwise I'm going to be pretty much undefended that turn. And this wasn't the elite this floor. Take an upgraded Pata. I really do need additional large defend cards. Oh, that sucks. Venerate defend, and I have to play the additional defend for the sake of the Tuning Fork, even though I don't get the Pale's Tears active for the next turn. And also, of course, being just short of playing decisions. Woof. Fasten, Devastate. I'm gonna hold. I don't even have the ability to cast Devastate if I put it back on top of the deck right now. Shining Strike, and then Devastate to top the deck, because I know that Shining Strike and Devastate are the next two cards. Shining Strike, Devastate. King's Courage, Forges 15, and Meal Ticket. Do I have a late shop? I do not. Dang. Because I'm going to have to rest in the next space then instead. Oof. Not getting many upgrades here. Best I can do you for that turn. It's decent. It's decent. Oh, Fasten's so good. Okay, decision, get Big Bang. I'll Venerate. Guiding Star, yes, thank you. Spend stars to draw cards. Yes, exactly what I need to see. Let's fasten Guiding Star. I'll Cosmic that Guiding Star back to the top of the deck. I'll throw a Crescent Spear, end the turn, gaining the additional energy next turn instead. Okay. Gather Light, Putrefy into Guiding Star. I don't want to take any damage here, so I'm just going to short myself energy. Best I could do. Of course, without using a potion I didn't want to use. I'll keep it there. Particle Wall. Yes, please. Exactly the kind of thing that goes in this deck. I really want the Fasten upgrade. I think it's also really important for our survival in this fight. Hang on turn... Whoa! Venerate, Gather Light, Decide on turn 1 with the Big Bang! That's literally ideal. I've been waiting for that to happen. Thank you kindly. I got... Hang. Cosmic Indifference. Hang that hang. Oh! Okay. This has a direction. Give me Disintegration. I really can't short my card draw. 1, 2, 3, and drop the plate as well. Sucks not to be able to play Devastate there, though. Cosmic Indifference. Hang. You give me hang in this hand? Hang. Can I please have hang? Hang. Can we hang? I don't play more than 3 cards on an average turn. I can take Sloth. I do play more than 3 cards on an average turn. I forgot about that. Defend. Spear. I'm dead. Thought I had the energy to play that again. Because I didn't rest, right? Yep. I really thought that was going to be enough health. Wasn't even too low. Oh, okay. This is the first time I've gotten to see this. Meow's Bones. Gain 2 random Meow relics. Also add a random curse into your deck. Oh, sick! Oh, I was waiting to see this interaction as well. Scroll boxes. Upon pickup, lose all gold and choose 1 of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck, and then Golden Pearl. I'll take this one first. Furnace, Gather Light, and Guiding Star? Yeah, alright, I could take those. And then Golden Pearl. Guilty! Remove from your deck after 5 combats, so it doesn't even cost us anything. Hell yeah! Okay. What do we do with this? Alright. It's got to be one of the ones that has reasonable rests. That's almost mutually exclusive with actually taking elites as well. Woof. There's this. Late shop, 2 elite, 2 midline rest. A lot of fights, though. Probably the worst part about it. The other one is, unfortunately, like 5 early fights, so I probably lose like 40 health in these 2 combats. And then the rest of the path is really good. Granted, no elites. At least that elite is after the first rest, so I might have a chance there. Especially if I upgrade Guiding Star. Doesn't it get 6 more damage on upgrade? No. It gets 1 more damage and 1 more card draw. That's reasonable, yeah. Set up the front line to deny to a single strike as well as take no damage. Great! Sadly, can't really prevent that. I don't really have any reason to take Monologue here, but I'll take a Wrought in War, deal 7 damage and forge 7. Sure, I'm already forging a little bit. I can forge a lot of blip. I'm gonna use a Firepot to save some HP here, actually. I'll take Astral Pulse as an AoE. I definitely need some more star gain now. Summon forth? Okie dokie. We're doing a Sawblade deck. Up until now, it was just Sawblade to get by. Now it's Sawblade to Sawblade. I care about the draw more than anything else, especially because I want to play that in the first cycle setup. Oh boy, that's great news. We'll kill 2 of you with the AoE Astral Pulse that first turn. Hell yeah. That fight can be pretty bad. I really want a single Conqueror, but Gather Light is exactly what I need in this deck right now as well. It's nice to have a single Conqueror in a Sawblade deck so you can just wait until you draw it and then delete the enemy on that same turn. This upgrade should be Forge. Okay, Wrought in War will turn the Sovereign Blade into 25 damage. So Fallen Star then cuts the incoming damage. I'll use Wrought in War on a different target or the same target? On a different target. Sawblade then is enough to take out Phantasmal Gardener in the backline, preventing most of the incoming damage. All but one. Becoming to 11 this turn. We'll gather light. Furnace. And just throw out a strike. Hey, I wasn't actually reliant on it, but I was thinking about, yeah, if we draw it, the Astral Pulse is lethal for the back line. Cool. Still got to take 6 damage that turn, but fight's over afterwards, and we remove Guilty from the deck and get Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy, and that's I am invincible! Yes, please. Gain 10 block. If this card is at the top of your draw pile, play it at the end of your turn. Sorry, at the end of your turn. Yeah. Yeah, I said. Yeah, that card slaps. There are so many cards that put cards atop your deck, and it's good with all of them. Okay, at least I know the Guiding Star is going to draw me good defense there. Wrought in War. And I'll just let... Oh, no, you aren't defending. Hang on. But I'm not weakened, so Subblade's still lethal there. Refined... Oh, I take my first Conqueror, as we mentioned earlier. Hey, Wriggle Pillow! That's so good to see. And Blizzard Tail. Okay. That's gonna be Venerate right now for the additional star gain. Fallen Star. Defend, defend. Make sure I venerate wherever possible. Hey, thank you, I am invincible. I didn't even put you there. You just decided to be real helpful. Thank you. Guide that star. Vener that 8. Getting me weakened so I take less damage. It'd be nice if they were only 2 turns away from the end of this combat, but they're not really. Yeah. 15 damage. Come on. That'll do it. Chandelier. Start your 3rd turn. Gain 3 energy. I'll take the Spoils of Battle because it is draw as well as Forge. Astral Pulse, Spoils of War sets up Sovereign Blade to take out that. We missed the additional energy from Nunchaku there by ending the turn too quickly. I'm gonna make sure I actually utilize that instead. There we are. Without having used that, we would not have been able to do anything about that turn. Supermassive, Astral Pulse, Gamma Blast. There's an argument for Gamma Blast here, but I really don't think I have the stars for it. But I think I should just find them if I'm doing that. Galactic Dust. For every 10 coins spent, gain 10 block. Stars, sorry. And Cosmic Indifference! Oh my god, Cosmic Indifference, yes! That is the ability to play I am invincible. I'll also take a Happy Flower, and I'll also remove a strike. That's definitely rest time. Spoils of War, Furnace. Okay, I am invincible. Was there. Beautiful. Additional energy this turn. It's probably not worth showing the Sovereign Blade, especially because the Nunchaku would have triggered as well. Okay, now it's definitely worth playing it for 57. Cosmic Indiffer, the blade back to the top of the deck. I'm not going to play the Astral Pulse, so I'd rather be able to play the Gamma Blast when I draw it in the cycle. Conqueror is lethal this time. I'm going to put a Falling Star atop the deck to guarantee that I have Weaken for the enemy next turn. Weaken. I am invincible. Draw 2 cards, defend. Beautiful. Is it Crash Landing because I don't really have AoE and it's like I too many times have I been in the position where I have a Sovereign Blade deck and then I get to Decimillipede and I'm like, oh right, I got 1 blade and you've got 3. Give me Crash Landing so I might be able to deal with that. Fallen Star into Meteor Shower certainly helps as well, turning it into an AoE that does more weak and vulnerable to all enemies. I think that's really important. I'm gonna take this left-hand path out here. Yeah. Hey, summon forth and finish him off. Take a hidden cache. Solve our star problems probably once and for all there. I mean, I'll play it. I'll even put it back atop the deck. I don't have to draw it for a while. Or rather, I don't have to draw the debris from it for a while. Yeah, it worked out pretty well, actually. Gigantification Potion, Spectrum Shift, Furnace, and Glitter Stream. Not necessary. Right, someone told me the easy pool on floor 2 only consists of 2 fights. I keep forgetting that. I was looking at this and I was like, what? It's the 3rd fight? Sorry, it's the 4th fight already? It's the 3rd fight on this floor. Gamblast, Wrought in War, and Sovereign Blade, then summon forth the Sovereign Blade back, I think is probably best down there. Gatherlight Spoils, Gatherlight, and Meteor Shower for the weekend? No. Yes. Because it deals 5 damage to me, but it also triggers the Nunchaku, and I get to defend again afterwards. I'll take another Cosmic Indifference. I'm really happy with it because of the I am invincible. Ooh, Regal Pillow for 2 relics. Yeah. Mini Regent! The first time you spend Star each turn, gain 1 strength and Festive Popper at the start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Both of those make us a lot more potent in AoE. You know what? I'm gonna Gigantification Potion so I don't have to take the 16 this time. 42 to everyone? Sounds good to me. I'm actually not gonna play the second attack there. Because this enemy doesn't wake up when they take damage. They wake up after taking enough instances of damage, which means that I can do that, end my turn, and you still won't wake up until the end of the next turn. Giving me an opportunity to Venerate and then throw Gamma Blast back atop the deck. As well as just increment the Nunchaku. Welcome, buddy. I don't think I want to take any of those. I will, however, cherish this rest site. 7 more damage in AoE? Yeah, Meteor Shower matters. Whoa! A miniature tent that I can afford! Oh, well, losing out on that Regal Pillow now feels a little hard. Oh! Gear ya! You can now gain strength at rest sites. I'm gonna lift for free. I'm gonna smith for me. And then I'm gonna rest for thee. HP. Liquid Thorns is great for this fight. I am invisible. Cosmic Indifference throws it back to the top of the deck. We are well defended. And that turn. That's why the Cosmic Indifference is there. Damn it. The next card in the draw pile was Cosmic Indifference, which means if I draw that turn, I could have saved HP. I definitely Venerate. I'm a little worried about not doing anything this turn, so I will look at the colorless pot. Secret Weapon to draw out Gamma Blast. It's actually pretty good. Oh, it's worse than just using Meteor Shower to do the same. And then I'll Cosmically Indiffer the... it should probably just be played back top of the deck there. And then next turn we can finish you off. Easy. Meat of the Bone and another Summon Forth. That feels like too much. Clicked it anyway, though. I'm really tempting fate against this upcoming Decent Millipede. Let's upgrade Astral Pulse for exactly that reason. There you are. Spoils the battle for the draw to start. Gatherlight, Gatherlight. Hold that. There's that Astral Pulse. We do need to work them down kind of like across the board all at the same time. Otherwise, I have no chance of ending this with AoE. Looks like Meat on the Bone is going to be important in this fight. It looks like it's not going to be important in this fight because I'm going to end it on 2 IHP. Star Potion, Amethyst Aubergine, and Alignment for additional energy seems really good for us. So does Reflect as a defensive up, though. I'll take the Reflect. I'm thinking maybe Glow or Cosmic Indifference. I'll take another Cosmic Indifference, especially with the I Am Invincible in the deck. I'm thrilled to see that upgrade. That card. Yeah, if I'm going to be playing it as often as I hope. Well, look. Not where I would have put those. So I'm going to Cosmic Indifference and then Cosmic Indifference the Cosmic Indifference so that next turn I can Cosmic Indifference the... I'm invincible, rather. It's the last time I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to do that way less. I understand. It is frustrating. Stars. I have to use the Furnace first, otherwise it'll try and draw the card that I just put atop the deck, which I don't want it to do. 13 from atop the deck for us, so I'll just summon forth. Soul Blade for a bunch of damage there. There's the Reflect. Good time to draw it. Hate losing both of my Cosmics right before the turn that they would be relevant. Best I can do there, unfortunately, without more stars. Are you kidding me? I can't find a single summon thing. You really are kidding me. I can't. There we go. Sovereign Blade. I was just Summon Forth or Sovereign Blade ends that fight immediately, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. The Smith. I think I've actually got enough AoE in this deck. I don't need Seeking Edge. The Smith, however, 30 Forge. Sounds good to me. Not going to be transforming 6 cards into Maul, though I will note that with the Gear, those are certainly better than they otherwise might be. I can cook at rest. I can cook at rest sites! Yes! Yes, I can cook at rest sites. Really? The maximum elite path. Sorry, the maximum rest path is 2. You butt. I'm still gonna remove 4 cards from the deck in this. It's gonna be nice. 1, 2. I really thought we were gonna be killing that backline of there. That was little hasty on my part. Cosmic Indifference, that blade back to the top of the deck. Defend, defend, strike, strike, go. I don't need another Summon Blade. Summon Forth. I don't want to take damage this turn, so I will just use that to finish. Ugh. Kidding me, right? Alright. That's the best turn I can put together. I lose 4 max HP there. Thank heck for Summon Forth and the energy to be able to play it twice. I'll take an upgraded Refine Blade. It's still pretty good. I don't want to remove Cosmic Indifference. It's probably one of the easiest things for me to remove, and I don't want to re-roll all of my health away there. Production not bad, but... Well, I am going to be cutting 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I need to cut more cards from this deck. I'm gonna cook some of these cards, but I gotta cut some other cards. Thank you, I am invisible. Invincible, rather. See, it's just so good. Look at it there, just sitting atop the deck. Sitting pretty. Solve Blade, Summon Forth, Crash Landing, and then Solve Blade. Don't need another Summon Forth. I will be going to a shop despite the fact that the fight would be nice because I do not have enough HP to comfortably take the fight. I could buy that Spoils of Battle, but I don't think it's that impactful. Red Mask. At the start of combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Fight kind of sucks so far. At least we've got the meat on the bone to heal us after this combat. I'm invincible. I am also cosmically different. Oh god. Use Star Potion so that I can get Meteor Shower out there. Me too, not enough. I reckon the block bot's going to be much more instructive to us, or helpful to us long term. Single upgraded Know Thy Place, I think, has a place in this deck. Cook! Move those strikes. Then, Smith. The Smith. Then, Rest. The Rest. There is a shop later than this. I'm going to neglect to take anything from this. Venerate in cash and spoils. Definitely going to be a big blade here. Nice to have gotten the enemy weak and vulnerable, especially considering he has the 40 damage turn. Thank hell. Throw the I am invincible back atop the deck. Gather some light. Defend. What else do I want to throw atop the deck? Oh no, can't throw anything else atop the deck. Otherwise I lose the invincibility. Gamma Blast for the setup. I'm gonna Wrought in War and then throw that back to the top of the deck. I want to keep the Saw Blade until I've got the Conqueror. 1, 2. Guess I should have played the Crash Landing at the top. It's not going to matter because we're not going to get back to next cycle. As soon as I draw Conqueror, the fight's over. So of course it could be this turn. Wait, no, I have enough energy for it. We're all good. Fencing manual at the start of combat, Forge 10, hell yeah. I really like Blessing the Forge when you are working with a blade because you can upgrade it to be 1 cost. I don't have the ability to support 7 stars. I don't think a second Reflect is something I can really support in this deck either. Especially with the Smith cost. Heirloom Hammer. It's a second Saw Blade, and it's also a second upgraded Saw Blade if I choose so. Definitely double defend. Smith up our additional card draw from Guiding Star. Yeah. Rest back up to full HP. Now, I need to know which of these is going to be the worst fight for us. I think it's going to be the Queen. $78. $24. Literally lethal on turn 1 there. Pretty good. This is going to be Wrought in War, Gather Light. probably pop the block pot this turn as well. Does it have to be Rotting Wall? I want to bring that blade back. And then if I'm throwing something back to the top of the deck, it should really be a status impact. That was pretty bad. Woof. Ugh. If I put Gather Light atop the deck instead of that turn, it would have been completely different. Oh, boy. Venerate, Reflect. We might already be dead, unfortunately. Yeah, this bad boy's just getting more damaging, and I have no way to be able to defend myself against that. Damn it. You killed me through my lizard tail. You butt. You nerd. How dare you? I do think the next fight still would have been harder. Definitely in retrospect, I wouldn't have thrown the... Well, I couldn't have known if I was going to draw into additional star gain or if I was going to draw into Meteor Shower. However, I should have recognized I had 1 star at the time. So if I put Gamma Blast back atop the deck instead of something like Gather Light, I needed to get 2 stars to be able to trigger Gather Light. I think Venerate was still in the draw pile, but Venerate is the only card that could have done that by itself. Otherwise, I'm looking at Gather Light and Hidden Cache in order to get that. So I think I should have just relied on Meteor Shower being more likely than that and thrown a defensive Gather Light atop the deck. That giving weakness for the next 2 turns would have been transformative. We might have made it out of that fight. We might have even taken down the enemy on that phase. I don't know how well we would have done against the 3rd phase of this fight. That still might have just been a problem because the enemy's attacking every turn and we can't really withstand that for too long without any bulwarks. But that's all conjecture. For the moment, that was a pretty big blade. Sometimes. And it worked well. Sometimes. For the moment, name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. A special thanks this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.